Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, prices overnight are mostly unchanged. We saw a sell-off yesterday with funds adding to the short positions in our markets. Open interest went up in the corn, suggesting that the funds are adding to already a record short position. Tuesday morning is all about numbers. Yesterday, the USDA said the winter wheat crop is rated 62% good to excellent. That's up 2 percentage points from last week and versus 31 a year ago. Spring wheat crop is 5% planted at 22 average. Corn planted is 6% planted versus 12 average, and beans are 1% planted versus 2 average. Export inspections, wheats are running 4% behind a year ago, with USDA currently forecasting a 5% increase. Corn 12% ahead, with USDA suggesting a 6% drop, and beans 28% behind, USDA having a 12% decline forecast. So again, market is concerned about these export numbers actually coming down, especially once you get into more of the South American harvest, and once you get into the Northern Hemisphere harvest, especially wheat out of Russia. Brazil soybean harvest 92% done. There is some talk of a possible trucker strike at the end of the month, so we'll have to kind of watch that pretty closely. Argentina's soybean harvest is 34% done versus 39 last year, and corn harvest is about 23% done. Midwest weather looks like it's a little wetter for the next 2 weeks than we thought yesterday. 3 storm systems will be moving through the Midwest over the next 10 days into next Tuesday. Southern Plains finishing up in the eastern parts with some rain today, drying out through the weekend, but rain returns with good coverage in the Southern Plains first half of next week, and there is talk that Kansas actually could use the rain right now for their wheat crop. Northern Plains generally wet, bringing in light amounts to Thursday. A couple of systems bring some rain next week, early next week. The headline news, I guess you want to call it, is that there are a host of ag industry trade associations that are suggesting to the President of the United States to end the trade tariffs on China once a final deal is achieved. They said the group argues that Americans have already paid over $21 billion in trade-related taxes. Also, there is talk that the President is threatening to leave some tariffs in place to assure China will follow through the pledge to purchase U.S. goods and make needed changes in IT protections. China Corn Start Association indicated that China 2019 corn imports could increase significantly. China corn demand is estimated now on a record 260 million tons, with industrial use growing by 2 million tons to 75 million tons. They also indicated that corn stocks would decline by 17 to 18 million tons. So we'll see what the USDA says in May when they come out with their first estimate of 19 and 20 global supply and demand numbers. So in general, prices are kind of on hold, waiting to see what's going to happen as far as the trade deal is concerned, waiting to see what kind of weather unfolds this summer with the funds record short, and just see what happens to U.S. exports trade. Right now, it feels like they're going to get smaller unless there's a deal with China on a trade situation. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.